So this came from a blueprint out of your mind, essentially.
Yes, basically, I did a series of small sketches, and then I made some little plasticine models, and then I would do some more sketches, and it was inspired by French cars of the 30s, Art Deco cars, and that's where the genus came from. It was these beautiful things, you know, Delage and the Sauchiks and the Fugoni and all those lovely,
and the Bugattis, of
and
course.
the Bugattis,
that nobody can afford these days.
Largos, and they're very rare, very
Yeah.
expensive, and they belong in collections and museums. But so that was the inspiration, and that's what I wanted to do.
So how did people find out about these cars? Because you were saying to me earlier that you sold some to America and to New Zealand, and there's a few in Australia. And
Well, we sold the majority in Australia. One went to Germany. That car has gone to the United States. One of the Australian cars, an owner has taken it to New Zealand to a racetrack over there on display. And he hopefully brings it back.
Right. You say 7 in total.
7 cars in total, and there was a few prototypes in there, and a pre-production prototype. Right. So yeah, not too many.
Any more to come?
No, I built my last one in 2022.
So we're not going into production against Tesla or anyone like that?
No, not Tesla.
No electric vehicle.
No, well, I would like to do. That would be fun, but it's quite a hard process to go through. So,
and I guess a fair investment. I mean, even though you're selling the car, there's a fair investment from your point of view.
Oh yes,
to get it on the road before someone puts some money for it.
There's skill sets that you have to people that have, you know, for painting and trimming and electrical work, and then you have, you know, fabrication pieces, then you have parts that are machined, all bespoke parts that are made, and so, you know, it soon adds up.
And it's alloy or
No, these are fiberglass cars, fiberglass body shells.
Gosh, it's good for fiberglass. It's really fine detail, because fiberglass cars tend to be a bit chunky looking, don't they?
They tend to be. I don't know why. I mean, Lotus are a little bit finer, but we spent a lot of time trying to get the tolerances right and make sure it looked as good as we could get it, you know.
So that would give it a bit of strength, though, wouldn't it, the fiberglass?
Oh yes, but in the production cars, they were all bonded together. The whole chassis frame and body shell, it was all integrated and bonded together. All the internal tubs.
Yeah.
So it was like a little. Although it had a chassis frame, also all the body components were bonded to that frame. It didn't squeak or rattle. It was all sort of glued together.
All glued together.
All glued together.
Yeah. It's a 6-cylinder Jag. 2
prototypes, two 6-cylinder Jag twin cam motors. A pre-production car had a Ford straight 6, 4-litre Ford. And then the rest of the cars had LS1 V8s, which were very powerful. We detuned those a little bit, softened them off.
So people take them out on the track at all, or
no,
demonstration days, I guess.
I always describe it as a romantic car. It's not a racing car. There's other cars that go much faster and handle much better, but this was a romantic car. It's a winery car. It's a picnic car.
That's ideal, saying that when we're in the middle of a vineyard.
Vineyard like this is wonderful. Yeah,
absolutely. And have you had any weddings?
No, because you can only get the bride in. And you can't get the dress in as well. You know?
Well, I don't know about that. I can remember having a Lotus Europa, and the bride came along as the passenger in the Europa. So I think you could get one in there.
Yes, yeah. Oh, well, yes, it's a bit awkward. The convertible, we built 2 convertibles, and they're a little bit easier to live with.
Sure. But it must drive okay. You got it up here you brought it on transport though, didn't you?
But this came on a trailer.
But you brought it up the straight here.
It drives quite happily. But it's the underpinnings, the RM Riley brakes, and they're of a certain era. So And like I say, this was fundamentally a prototype for design development in the body,
Yes,
not for its handling and driving
and chassis
characteristics.
thing. Yeah. You couldn't crash test it, obviously.
No, you didn't need to as an ICV. They like there was certain leniency towards because you're not making mass production vehicles, and so there was a certain leniency that this accreditation gave to you for the construction process. So.
But I guess you get a lot of looks.
Yes, yes, never.
Do you take that on the road at all?
Well, this one used to be on club plates, but it hasn't been it had any registration on it for many years now. It's been in storage, and this car was brought out because I was invited to bring a Jaguar powered special, which it is. And so they invited me to bring one up. So.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm just so pleased, and so thank you very much.
No,
for filling us in on your car, and it I mean, it's not quite unique because there's 7 others, but it is unique in a lot of ways.
Yes,
as a prototype, of course.
Yeah, and there are only 2 prototypes that had Jaguar power units. I love Jaguar motors. They're such pretty things to look at, and.
Well, you're in the right place.
Yeah, right place. I used to own an E-Type. That was a total ground-up restoration. I did that myself, and it was a lovely car. I loved it.
Well, thank you, David. You've had a busy day today.
Yes, a bit.
And look forward to tomorrow. You'll have it on display tomorrow.
Yes, hopefully it starts. We can get it back there.
Well, yeah, that's a good way to end the video, isn't it?
Thanks, Dave.